Since the dawn of time, fear has been the first line of defense against dangerous situations. Humans have been soft-wired to feel fear from stories, personal experiences, or things seen. Just think if our ancestors weren't afraid of predators. They'd be lining up to be a tiger's lunch because they thought it looked cute. And the same fears have been passed down throughout the ages. The dark, being in a strange place alone, leaving the house with less than 10% battery, all truly terrifying. Some people might tell you that fear and anxiety are a bad thing, but actually it's one of our greatest gifts, because there are real legitimate dangers in the world. And there is one character that knows the true positive power of fear. So this is Media Philosophy exploring the deeper side of fear and anxiety with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Throughout the series, Courage and his family are visited by dozens of odd characters and creatures, and while Courage is skeptical over his own shadow, Muriel invites them in without a second thought.
Now, Courage, that's not very polite.
And we all know how that usually ends up. She shows what could happen if we aren't even a little afraid. Stranger in a trench coat shows up to use your phone. Alien steals your kindness. Fish wants to offer you a free trip. You're getting court-martialed by sea creatures. Muriel's lack of fear has almost gotten her and her family killed 100 times. If she met Jeffrey Dahmer, she'd probably invite him in for tea. Muriel always has her head in the clouds, but luckily, Courage has enough fear to keep both of them safe. When someone shows up at Courage's doorstep, he's instantly suspicious. This fear sends warning bells and motivates Courage to investigate his peculiar guest. And what he discovers usually confirms his suspicions.
Who's this? Muriel? Doggy? No!
Vetting someone new can be vital to your safety. When you meet a stranger, you can never know their true intentions. And dangerous people don't always look dangerous, like that duckling Eustace gets. Even though Courage can overreact at times, his feelings lead him to not take a person at face value. In the Courage the Cowardly Dog show, the villains can be charming, smart, and even pleasant until they unleash their true selves. One moment you think you're getting free therapy from a duck, next thing you know they're stealing the deed to your farm. Without a healthy dose of fear, you might fall victim to some horrible plot. But not everyone is bad. Sure, Courage doesn't trust people at first, but his opinion isn't set in stone. He gives people a chance to prove themselves. Yes, we can be guarded and afraid, but our first impressions aren't always correct. There's been plenty of monsters or people that seem scary at first, only for them to turn out to be nice or suffering from their own problems. Once they've shown their intentions, Courage's attitude towards them changes, and that's great. His initial fear is a defense mechanism because it's safer to worry first. And it's okay to be a little guarded or apprehensive when you can't get a good read on someone. New relationships don't have to be an all or nothing ordeal, and the other person should respect that. In fact, if someone gets upset with you for being a little reserved, that might be a red flag. Some might view Courage's fear as a weakness, but it's actually his greatest strength. Without his fear, he wouldn't be able to recognize when his family is going to be eaten by spiders, or when some snowman wants to steal their anti-melting gene. While it would be great if we could trust every talking hamster that showed up at our door, the sad truth is, they mostly suck. There's nothing shameful about feeling fear and anxiety, as they are rational responses to danger. While having Courage's level of fear might fast-track you to a heart attack, Muriel shows us the folly of being the complete opposite. So be afraid. Be very afraid, because once you find yourself in a snuff film with a zombie director, you better hope that your dog had the sense to run a background check. This is Media Philosophy, exploring the deeper side of entertainment.